Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here.
What's good, beautiful people? I am Tawan.
I am Ramon. Wasn't ready for that one, were you?
So,
we switched brains.
Today, Nokia did something that I like. I was waiting for them to do this for a while. They promised they would. They usually come through on their promises. Today they did. They made the, what is it called? The Nokia Drive, their navigation software, available to all Windows phones or Windows Phone 8 devices. What do you think about that?
I think that's a good look. Yeah. I think that because Nokia, they're placing themselves in position to rival Google. Well, I mean, iOS is just you know where their shit went.
Right.
But this, and this might be the go-to app for iOS. So
yeah, after that whole debacle with
what is that, Maps?
Yeah, Apple Maps.
Apple Maps, that's fuckery. So, and I'm actually looking at it right now. This is just Nokia beta. It's still in beta.
No, it came out of beta.
It's out of beta, so it's Nokia Here.
Here
Or
Drive.
Here Nokia Here Drive. It looks awesome.
Why can't they name these things properly?
You know how these people are. But I mean, I wish you could listen. If you have a Windows device, Windows phone, they released it to them.
It's out.
Download it. It's awesome.
It's free.
And it's free.
Beats the hell out of the $40 solutions on the market.
Free $99 just works. You know?
Yeah.
And so did they include
the maps?
Yeah.
The maps are there.
Oh.
They did a good job.
City Lens has also been updated as well.
Yeah, I think City Lens is also part of that package.
Yeah. Everything is like really.
You like City Lens.
I do. I really do. I mean, when you're looking for something in the area to eat, and you know,
City Lens is pretty much an
augmented reality.
Augmented reality, yeah.
You know,
it'll show you.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's dope. I use it once or twice.
Yeah. So now the maps, I didn't get a chance to pull that up, but
it's the same old maps and transit. That was another big one. Transit is actually pretty dope because when you use, so you've got transit, you've got City Lens, and you've got Drive. But when you use maps is more the hub of everything. So you search for an address, then you pick how you want to get there. You want to walk, you want to bike, you want to transit, or you want to drive, and then that'll route you to the app you need. It'll either pull up transit or it'll put up, it'll do the walking directions in maps, or if you're driving, it'll put up the navigator.
Nice. The
Drive. So
nice.
They did a real good job with that, man. And I'm happy to see them spreading the love, especially with people with HTC 8Xs. Man, they need help because HTC left them out in the cold. Nigel, update your phone.
Really, please. Twitter. I'm going to check that out. See, this is how we do. We're live. This is all right now. I mean, we're not live, but we're live. So he says update. Yo, did you update? I update. I check right here, right now.
It's dope.
You know, this guy Tawan, he's some guy. He lets me know all the time.
So it's a bittersweet thing. The default Twitter app that we had before, there was nothing wrong with it. The only functionality that's in the new version that wasn't in the old version is the cards for your profile. Ooh. So you got like that cover picture on top of your main picture.
Right.
And there's one or two other things, but nothing major. The difference was the layout.
Right.
This layout falls in line with the default Twitter app for all the other, or like Android, iOS.
As I see.
Like now, like you pull down, it refreshes it.
Right.
You've got the connect. You've got if you go to your profile, you'll see. Like they did a real good job of just falling in line, which was a huge annoyance. And it's like, there's no reason why this thing should work any different than any of the other standard Twitter apps.
Right.
And now that we have it here, tell you the truth, this thing runs a lot better on my Lumia than it does on my Nexus. Yeah. Listen, I'll do a video comparison for you in case you think I'm pulling your chain here. This is good stuff.
A lot of things run better on Windows Phone.
But we don't have a lot of things. That's what makes it tough.
Part, yeah.
Right, we can't compare these things. So I'm happy to see it here. I mean, the Facebook app got some treatment
right.
a few what was it, a month or two ago?
Yeah, I believe.
And that's decent. I've never had beef with the Facebook app, but
yeah,
this is dope. I am loving it.
I like it. I like it. From what I'm looking at here, I can see myself using this now. How long have you been using it?
Today, probably because we were recording the IGZ reports while Doug wanted the owner for Mobility Digest hit me up and was like, "Yo, yeah," he sent out an email. Everyone, nope, Twitter app update. So I just grabbed it.
Nice,
real good. All the features are there.
Okay, now notifications
push. They were pushed before.
Yeah, they were, but they were. I don't know. For some strange reason, it seemed a bit slow before.
It was instant for me.
But now, is that only mentioned still, or is that every time you receive a tweet?
I think it's only mentioned, but there's options there. There's options somewhere, and I saw some granular options.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad. I can agree with.
I'm happy with it. I want to move on to the comedy section of the show. We didn't talk about it, but you got Apple, and this happens. This is sort of like an anniversary April Fool's joke that Apple likes to play on the millions of iOS users around the world. Every year, there comes a period in time where your lock screen and passcode can and will be compromised by a sequence of button presses, jiggles, wiggles, jumps, left, right, up, down, BBA, go fuck yourself.
Select start.
Happens all the time. Now, you know my running motto, Apple can't secure a fruit in a fruit stand. Apple's been making a list for the, who was it? Kaprisky? Last I read, the top 10 least secure, whatever security issues they pushed. Apple was on it for like 3 or 4 of them. Windows was nowhere to be found. The rest was Java and Flash.
And Java has been that's like I-95 for hackers.
Yeah, you know. Java and Flash need to just go away. But it happens. Yeah. And people will, not sure how they do it. These people obviously aren't married. That they can figure out a sequence on how to unlock your phone and get to your contacts. Now, after this is about the 4th time it's happened now, right? After patching and so on and so forth. Now, the new one is, this is a week after the 4th incident of this passcode compromising thing happens. Now there's a way to dump the data from the phone with the USB connection.
Oh Lord!
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and say you should probably not be using iPhones on your enterprise network,
they're really
personal device. Just don't do it.
They're going hard after, corporations. This is what we want you to use: the iPad and the iPhone.
Well, no, Apple doesn't do that. The people are requesting it.
But they don't. Do they? No. It's like, do you remember the story when Jesus hung on the cross and he prayed to his Father, "Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do."
No, they don't.
They don't know what they're doing.
They don't get it.
I mean, as archaic and as less than attractive as BlackBerry is, it was more secure.
Yeah, BlackBerry works. BlackBerry's secure. You don't read nothing happening about BlackBerry. You haven't done so in years. Apple, every year, on the dot, here we go. Nice security. So, kudos to Apple, man. Listen, life is too short not to laugh, man.
Oh, yeah. I think...
Keep it up. Not sure what's next, but Jesus Christ.
Well, we do hope that they get this situation situating.
Yeah, that could be ugly for a lot of people.
I think that right now the current status of Apple is they're what's happening is they're really starting to trip over their own feet, and with the whole iPhone 5 thing, you have the iPhone 5S coming out, supposedly the 6 later on this year, which is scary. Now, and was that the correct rumor? The 5S, then the 6 later in October.
I have a hard time thinking the product cycles would be that close.
I do too, but I think that Apple, because of the state of disarray that they're in at this moment, they really need to bounce back fast.
I don't see how they're bouncing back when Samsung's all up in that ass.
They really are
bouncing back.
Yeah, I mean,
that stock will level out at 200 to 300 maybe,
and that is going to be scary for them.
It's scary for them now.
Where is it at now? Do you recall?
It's still around 5ish. I think it's been up and down. I think it was like 515 or something like that last time I checked. I don't look often.
That is such a thing. Like, I tend to pay attention to the stocks here and there, and I like to be aware of what's going on in the world of finances, because when we get on here, when we press record on that camera, we need you to know that we know that that we know that Apple sucks. All right, we need you to know this, and we're gonna let you know in every way how they suck.
Speaking of, here comes a nice. Apparently, the comedy show isn't over. An $11,000 iPhone 5 bumper. It started. It goes up to $14,000. There's a yellow gold bumper for $11,000. It also comes in a pink gold variant, followed closely by a yellow gold satin. Depends on your mood. And lastly, a platinum. But it gets, it gets better. When you buy these expensive bumpers, these exuberant prices, a portion of this goes to feeding starving kids. According to iDownload blog, a portion of this goes to feeding kids, starving kids in Africa. Why not take the $11,200 remaining after you've purchased the proper device and then send that to the kids in Africa?
So who?
The kids in Africa. Because a portion of the proceeds from this $12,000 iPhone 5 gold bumper goes to starving kids in Africa.
Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying, sir. This is what iPhone people do.
What about me? I'm hungry.
What is that headline you're reading there?
Well, as we said, we like to keep abreast of what's going on. So, Apple, according to Yahoo News, Apple no longer world's most admired company.
That's the close of the episode, folks. We've heard all we need to hear. If Yahoo says it's real, it's real. It's owned by Microsoft, and that's all we care about.
That's it.
It's your boys. I'm Tawan.
I'm Ramon.
We out, man.
Peace.
LifestylesDefined.com, representing everything you could ever love. Fashion, technology, entertainment, auto, gaming, and so much more. This is more than a blog. This is your lifestyle. LifestylesDefined.com.